Hello friends, welcome to the platform of Darshanik. This is Akshay Kadam. So guys, today on this platform of Darshanik, we are going to discuss ethics PYQs. So guys, on my YouTube channel, I have already uploaded a lot of ethics PYQs of UPSC paper. I have already uploaded a lot of ethics PYQs of Assam State Civil Services examinations ethics paper. So in this lecture guys, and here onwards in next few lectures, I am going to discuss with you ethics PYQs from Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission's examination. So guys, Arunachal Pradesh syllabus of Public Service Commission is same as UPSC syllabus, and even quality of the questions is the same like UPSC, the toughness level, and even some questions could be easy guys, but many students from Arunachal Pradesh who are preparing for UPSC in Delhi, automatically with their answer writing they raise the quality of answers, and thus even for simple question guys you need to write a very good quality content. And that's why in this video series or in the lectures to come, I am going to discuss with you this APPSC's CCE Mains 2020 exam that was conducted in new syllabus. So this was the only exam that was conducted by Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission in new pattern, and I'm going to discuss its ethics paper, and I'm going to discuss with you how to write a quality content that will give you a good marks in ethics paper. Okay, so let's discuss APPSC CCE Mains 2022 GS paper 4 of ethics, integrity and aptitude. So in section A, question number 1, sub-question B, this question was about post-truth and media, social media based society and post-truth society, in which what challenges are faced by the bureaucrat, administrator. Okay, so guys, such a questions will come in your exam, which are not part of syllabus as such. Ethics is very dynamic subject guys. Okay, so in my app classes I discuss ethics for more than 150 hours, okay, very comprehensively, but still this part wasn't covered by me even in my app classes. Okay, such a question can come guys, but whatever discussions we do in the app classes, direct indirectly, you will be in position even to answer such a questions. Okay, so doesn't matter what question comes, such a dynamic question comes, question appears to be out of syllabus guys, you need to do lot of reasoning on the spot, and that's what this dynamic thinking matters tremendously if you want to score good in UPSC in ethics paper or essay paper or in general any other paper. So now guys, so the question was, what are challenges of being public servant in the age of media, especially social media, but they didn't use the word media. So you take into account both normal media as well as social media and post-truth, and explain with hypothetical situations. Okay, now remember here the word they used is a hypothetical situation. So what are the challenges of being public servant in age of media and post-truth? Write down the challenges. So you need not separate social media के challenges, post-truth के challenges, दोनों combine भी लिखो चल जाएगा. Okay, and at the same time, so post-truth ये जो word है उसका significance I will discuss with you, but major issue of this creation of post-truth society is because of social media. So both media which is uncontrolled, unregulated, social media especially, leading to post-truth society, तो दोनों में एक governance में क्या challenges है, that you have to write and explain with hypothetical situations. So I will discuss in the end these challenges with respect to real life situations as well as hypothetical. Now guys, इसमें when you are writing answer, what do you think the student who has cracked prelim, who will not be able to write answer to this question which is so general, that what are the challenges faced in the age of media? There is a trial by media. So if you are a judge and a trial by media is going on, it shapes your perception, it influences your decision making, thinking pattern. Okay, even for investigative agencies, trial by media puts a lot of pressure. So every candidate will be able to write somehow 2-3 points, and that's why guys, in general question like this, how much on spot dynamically you come up with the pointers, that matters. So at least 6-7 points you write a very unique and qualitatively better, because I continuously tell in competitive exam write more than others. Others will write 2-3 points, you write 6-7. They will write general points, you write qualitatively better. So write more than others, write unique and different points than others. So I will show you that and also explain with hypothetical situation. Suppose this question gets repeated in any other state civil service exam or in UPSC के ethics के paper में, then I will discuss both real life and hypothetical situation, and I will be discussing this topic very comprehensively. So guys, here the word is explain. Okay, suffix is explain. So there are 45-50 suffixes I told you. Okay, every suffix ka interpretation is different. So these suffixes may, okay, you need to interpret and write these suffixes, their answers. So how to do that, I will discuss with you in my app classes. So I will be recording on my app classes one small course regarding how answer writing, okay, and what points, how you need to write answers, etc. It will be very small course, very cheaply I will make it available. So do enroll for that, check out that later. So whenever word is explain, guys, what is expected is that detailed account or a brief summary of a given topic. Okay, so in brief you have to explain given topic, presenting relevant information in a informative manner, and understand next word, without necessarily offering an evaluation or analysis. Okay, so you don't have to evaluate, you don't have to analyze critically positive, negatives, etc. Okay, you don't have to even justify, but here you have to justify because in the end they have added the word explain with hypothetical situation, this point. So you have to give a brief summary and explain in brief, in detail, okay, provide the information. You don't have to critically analyze whether argument you are making is correct, wrong, positive, negative, etc. Okay, or यहाँ पे they have clearly said what are the challenges. So don't write the positive points, okay, how social media, okay, can improve the performance in governance, you can connect with more people, etc. You don't have to write the positives, you have to write only negatives, the challenges. So okay, so let's see what are the challenges. Now to this question, guys, when you have to write introduction, okay, I will write introduction. Okay, now most of the time I tell you guys, introduction mein most of the students end up doing mistake of restating the question. Okay, in some different words that we see social media or people in India are very active on social media where they analyze government decision, performance, etc., which creates lot of challenges. Okay, instead of restating question which is not going to give you any edge or any extra marks, okay, most of the time in ethics paper may you introduce by explaining the core value loaded terminology. So here the value loaded term is post-truth society. So explain that this is the meaning of post-truth society. Because of that, these are the challenges that got created. So first, introduce your answer with the definition of post-truth society. Okay, so post-truth is a term that refers to situation where emotional and personal beliefs have a greater influence on public opinion and political decision making, okay, than the objective facts. Now in our ethics app classes, guys, I discuss with the students, okay, the concept under meta ethics, that is moral absolutism versus moral relativism. Same way another concept that I discuss is moral objectivism versus moral subjectivism. So what is moral objectivism? Moral objectivism means taking decision based on facts, okay, facts based on rational data, based on quantification, while subjectivity means opinionated decision making based on gut feeling, emotions. And so guys, okay, post-truth society is a society where though you give people rational data, okay, though you give people fact-based data, okay, still they choose to ignore that and take a decision based on their emotions, and this is what we call post-truth society. Okay, so Maharashtra ke history mein, for example, Shivaji Maharaj was a legendary king, and he never took any decision, policy decision which was religious in nature, okay, which was against Muslims, etc. Okay, he had उनके जो पर्सनल बॉडीगार्ड्स थे, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ मुस्लिम्स, पर्सनल जो इनर सर्कल होता है बॉडीगार्ड्स का, ओके, ही नेवर एग्जीक्यूटेड और परसिक्यूटेड मुस्लिम्स, डिमोलिश्ड मॉस्क, एटसेट्रा. फिर भी, okay, even if you provide people this much of information, okay, some people who are what do you call who has been brainwashed, they will keep believing no, he was a symbol of a Hindu nationalism, like that. Okay, and that's what, guys, that despite you are giving people a clear-cut record or evidences, information rooted in a facts, still they choose to believe in emotions that they have, okay, or biases that they hold on to, और इसी को साइकोलॉजी में व्हाट वी कॉल कंफर्मेटरी बायस. Okay, this is one of the bias in decision making. We have existing beliefs, existing opinions, and we see the world through the prism of those beliefs and opinions. And any information that doesn't suit with our pre-existing attitudes, values, okay, opinions, we reject that. And only information that matches with pre-existing attitude and beliefs, we accept it. This is what we call confirmation bias, and that works. And people ignore information that is rooted in facts, evidences, data, rationality, okay, and choose to believe in emotions, opinions. That's what we call such a people. If there are too many such a people in society, they are then we call it that a post-truth society. Okay, so for example, guys, okay, many people still believe in flat earth society. Okay, many people still believe this flat earth logic. Okay, and there they say, guys, okay, why then if earth is round, why people at the bottom don't fall? And many people believe in such a bullshit despite there are so many scientific evidences. This is what we call post-truth society. So post-truth is a term that refers to situation where emotional and personal beliefs have greater influence on public people's opinion. Okay, so in post-truth era, the boundary between truth and lies become blurred as people are more likely to accept information that aligns with their existing beliefs and emotions, even it is factually inaccurate, it is not factually accurate. Okay, so just understand what we mean by the term post-truth. You can use this as a definition or this as the definition, that in a post-truth era, boundary between truth and lie is blurred. Okay, and as people are more likely to accept information that aligns with their existing beliefs and emotions, even if it is not factually accurate. Okay, that's what the post-truth society. So this, guys, you introduce. So now is post-truth की वजह से what are the challenges? Then second point you start that challenges of being public servant in the age of post-truth society, in the age of social media, where there is a lot of scrutiny. Now here, guys, okay, the way you have to write the answer, write qualitatively better. Okay, and वो भी point भी easy हो, then explanation of that point should be qualitatively better, and write this answer mostly from ethical perspective using value loaded ethical terminologies. So public servants often have to face the rapid spread of false information and misinformation and fake news. So first challenge is misinformation and fake news. You want to take any decision, but on social media a lot of misinformation is being spread. Okay, fake news is being spread, and that impacts your decision making. So public servants often have to face the rapid spread of false information and misinformation and fake news, especially कोविड टाइम में कि कोई ऐसी डिजीज है ही नहीं है. ओके, जो या उसमें जो ये जो है ट्रेडिशनल कि गोमूत्र कैन क्योर कैंसर, इस तरह के जो सूडो साइंटिफिक थॉट्स वेर बीइंग स्प्रेड. सो यू कैन टेक दिस आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन एंड कोविड कैन गेट क्यूर्ड. Okay, that kind of misinformation, then you are bureaucrat working in health ministry, it is very challenging to deal with it. And so false information can undermine public efforts, create confusion, erode public trust. Okay, so they undermine government's efforts, create confusion among the masses, okay, erode public trust, and countering misinformation is very difficult. So ये हो रहा है और उसकी वजह से challenge क्या? So media and post-truth society is causing misinformation, fake news. उसी के end में I am explaining the challenge also in every point. Okay, and so what is the challenge now? That is providing accurate information, and public servant need to act quickly and effectively to provide accurate, objective information grounded in facts and stats. So when misinformation spreads very rapidly on media, especially social media, one person shares, his 5,000 followers watch, they share 5,000 multiplied by 5,000. So digital memory is exponential. Okay, and so because digital information spreads exponentially, countering that misinformation with objective facts, okay, information rooted in objective reality, objective facts and statistics, providing that is very important challenge. Then second is, guys, increased scrutiny and pressure. अब सोशल मीडिया पे everyone analyzes the government performance, everyone analyzes the government's decision. There is more increased scrutiny, and because of this increased scrutiny, guys, okay, you need to be, as a bureaucrat, you need to be extremely aware, okay, of this scrutiny. of public scrutiny, and whatever information or accountability they are trying to enforce through this scrutiny, you have to be answerable to that. And so second challenge is increased scrutiny and presence. So social media and 24-hour news cycle, channel, okay, means that public servants are under constant public scrutiny. Your every action is being watched, okay, and so every action and statement is monitored, often leading to heightened pressure to maintain flawless public image, okay. और फिर ऐसी scrutiny में guys, as a bureaucrat, okay, you need to maintain your image as you are neutral officer, you are honest, integral officer, okay, you are impartial officer, you are fair and just officer. Every decision you take objectively. That image, if you want to maintain, that is very tough job, okay, in the age of this heightened scrutiny. Okay, so every action and statement is monitored, often leading to heightened pressure to maintain flawless public image. Okay, and even minor missteps can be amplified, leading to severe public criticism and reputational damage. और उसमें आप कोई पब्लिक को इंटरव्यू भी दे रहे हो एज अ ऑफिसर, एंड वंस ओके wrong statement you make, okay, the new channels are going to observe it, read into it, okay, and that can tremendously damage. आप कहीं public place में कुछ issue हो जाए, okay, you use the power, लाठी चार्ज etc., that is going to get scrutinized, and this, okay, is remaining very calm, composed, neutral, impartial, objective is very challenging. So this environment can deter decision making and innovation due to fear of backlash, leading to policy paralysis. और because of this increased scrutiny guys, okay, bureaucrats are becoming, जो मनमोहन सिंह के टाइम पीरियड में गवर्नमेंट के हुआ, okay, especially last years में सोशल मीडिया was becoming active, तो हर चीज पे people were just calling it scam, 2G scam, this scam, that scam. And because of this increased scrutiny, not understanding why this decision is taken, why this decision is not taken, no one wants to go into proper analysis, okay, and because of this sensational media and post-truth society, okay, this lead to bureaucrats become extremely aversive to decision making, okay, because my decision will get scrutinized, analyzed, I will get blamed for engaging in corruption. Those who were honest officers, despite they wanted to come up with new policies, better governance decision, they chose to remain, okay, politically paralyzed. Okay, let's not take a decision. Why get under the scrutiny and unwanted investigations because of all the hype that was created? And so this environment can deter decision making and innovation. Even honest bureaucrats will not take any bold decision. They will not come up with any innovative decision. Even if you want to bring some project to your state, people will start scrutinizing. You want to construct a highway, people will start scrutinizing. Any you want to change department में कोई way of functioning, people will start scrutinizing, and because of that, then it leads to, okay, no innovation in governance, leading to backlash, leading to policy paralysis. Okay, so use such a word guys, policy paralysis etc. deters innovation in governance. Okay, if you want good marks, use more value loaded terminology. Then guys, manipulative and polarized social climate. Okay, so manipulative and polarized social climate, people are extremely polarized. Okay, even you support any government policy, they will say, tell you belong to this XYZ political party. Okay, you oppose any decision, okay, they will say you are agent of that political party. Okay, so this guys environment, okay, is leading to this extreme manipulative and polarized social climate. Suppose you are XYZ bureaucrat posted in some other state. That other state want to control flow of migrant laborers, and that's why that other state may, okay, government wants to take a decision to allow or give 75% jobs to the local people. You took a decision, no 75% jobs to local people. Minister has taken decision. You are chief secretary. You want to tell government, no, this will be bad decision. Okay, for industrial development, we need laborers, we need everything, and so you took that decision. You oppose minister, okay, and someone leaked that information that this chief secretary was against this decision. Okay, people will start blaming you because you belong to other state, you belong to that state, this state, etc. So climate is extremely polarized. Okay, people only look in black and white, and because of that guys, then functioning in such a polarized climate, maintaining neutral image is very challenging job. So in our app classes, we discuss a lot of values in administration, okay, or civil services values or ethical elements in governance. And in my app classes, I discuss such a 20-25 values like integrity, probity, objectivity, accountability, transparency, dynamism, civil service orientation. And there we also discuss political neutrality and impartiality in governance. And so maintaining this impartial image is very important. And I told you, this is the most important value, political neutral image. अब जैसे इलेक्शन कमीशन पे भी people raised out कि it is a partial, okay, in this era. So maintaining neutral image, the way ED is functioning, okay, maintaining neutral image is very important for the bureaucrat. Okay, so in a post-truth era where emotion and personal beliefs often trump objective facts, okay, public servant may find it challenging to communicate policies and decisions effectively. So public is increasingly getting polarized and making it difficult to address diverse viewpoints and build consensus. Okay, so public is increasingly getting polarized, making it difficult to address diverse viewpoints. So because governance, guys, see, base of democracy and election is that people can never agree on a single point. There will always be different opinions. That's why we have election, and once who comes with the more majority, okay, their viewpoints get resulted into a policy making. But guys, in such a climate, so there will always be different viewpoints, okay, and you have to balance them out. Sometime you have to support one viewpoint, sometime you have to support other viewpoints, and in such a polarized climate, guys, this is a very challenging task. And so public is increasingly polarized, making it difficult to address diverse viewpoints. And so public servant must navigate this polarization whilst trying to remain neutral, impartial, fair and fact based. So you need to be objective. You should not be appearing subjective in your decision making, bureaucratic decision making. You should not be subjective, opinionated, emotion based. You need to be objective. You should not be politically biased. You should be politically neutral, and you should not appear partial and supporting anyone other on any ground other than merit. Okay, and that image maintaining in polarized climate is a challenging in this post-truth society. Okay, अब ये जो मैंने pointers दिए guys अभी तक, that is challenges to the public servant, misinformation and fake news, then increased scrutiny and pressure, manipulative and polarized social climate. उसके बाद there are more like unjust criticism or scapegoating of public servants, trial by media and sensationalism and confidentiality issues. Okay, resistance to evidence-based policies. So 6 points पे I am making the argument. Okay, so you guys, okay, while writing answer, you can make after introduction, definition of post-truth, you can add a chart, and in that chart, okay, you can just write these pointers, the challenges faced by public servant, make a circle and draw misinformation and fake news, okay, then policy paralysis, okay, then आपका manipulative and polarized social climate, trial by media and sensationalism, and maintaining confidentiality. So just pointers में draw a chart whenever possible. So you have scope here to add a chart, go on explaining these points, and in the end explain with hypothetical situation. अब यहाँ पे I am give you a proper understanding of this concept. I am discussing this in brief in detail, but here you can reduce entire point to two lines. Okay, that अब ये पूरा you have to write that manipulative and polarized climate. So in today's age of media and post-truth society, people have been extremely polarized, and every decision of the government is looked through this polarized angles. And in such a climate, okay, maintaining image of political neutrality, impartiality, being fair and objective is a challenging task. So this way you can wind up answer in short. Okay, उसके बाद unjust criticism or scapegoating of the public servants. So in a highly scrutinized environment, accountability measures such as RTI can become weaponized. Okay, so ये भी major issue है, unjust criticism or scapegoating. So in highly scrutinized environment, okay, I told you that in age of media there has been increased scrutiny, और इसी age में when RTI kind of tool is available, people can file RTI and start seeing इतने लाख का scam, इतने करोड़ का scams, without understanding whether it was scam or not, and this misinformation gets spread, and that lead to damaging reputation, image of the bureaucrats, leading to policy paralysis and all other problems. So in a highly scrutinized environment, accountability measures such as RTI can become weaponized, leading to unjust criticism or scapegoating of the public servants. It can damage the image of even honest public servants. So it can damage integrity and image of the public servant. It can damage their integrity, damage their public image, reputation even of honest officers. Okay, और इसी में guys 2G का जो scam था, I will discuss that in as an example, explain with hypothetical situation. I will discuss later on with real life situation. 2G के scam में guys, okay, CAG में CAG came up with the report कि 2 lakh crore का scam. Guys, 2 lakh crore, it's a very huge amount. Okay, very huge amount. 2 lakh crore, not a joke. Okay, so it was guys notional loss. That अगर स्पेक्ट्रम इस रेट पे बेचते तो इतना पैसा गवर्नमेंट को मिलता. ओके, सो इट वाज अ नोशनल लॉस दैट मनी शुड हैव केम टू एक्सचेकर. इसको स्कैम बना के इट वाज सेंसेशनलाइज्ड. ओके, एंड दैट डैमेज द रेपुटेशन ऑफ मेनी मिनिस्टर्स एंड इवन द ब्यूरोक्रेट्स देन. तो इस तरह के जो इश्यूज है वेयर अकाउंटेबिलिटी मेजर्स लाइक कैग की अकाउंटेबिलिटी पावर या आरटीआई फाइल करके जो अकाउंटेबिलिटी मेजर्स है, पीपल कैन वेपनाइज देम एंड यूज देम अगेंस्ट ब्यूरोक्रेट्स. और इसमें फिर मेंटेनिंग दिस रेपुटेशन, ऑनेस्टी, इंटीग्रिटी फॉर दैट ब्यूरोक्रेट इज वेरी चैलेंजिंग जॉब. Then guys, trial by media, sensationalism and confidentiality, it is also very big issue in very high profile cases like Porsche accident in Pune. Okay, there will be lot of trial by media. Okay, suicide of this Sushant Singh Rajput. ऐसे cases में then पुलिस पे there is lot of sensational news. Then you can leak information to the media. Media is ready to pay you the money also. And इसमें guys, when media is so much invested in the cases, okay, you will have to continuously brief media about decision you took, how the investigation is going on. और इस case में guys, then it is very difficult for the public bureaucrat, okay, to deal with these sensational cases and work behind curtain in an anonymous manner, okay, and confidentially keep investigating or keep taking the decisions. So that is also very challenging thing. So public servant must balance the need for transparency with the necessity of maintaining confidentiality in sensitive matters. Okay, so maintaining integrity and impartiality becomes harder. Okay, in a landscape where media narratives can be biased or influenced by vested interest. Or most of the time guys, media can also get manipulated, managed by the vested interest. जैसे exit poll 370-80 तक दिखा रहे थे numbers. Okay, so vested interest can manage the media, and by doing that guys, okay, this then maintaining integrity and impartiality becomes harder in a landscape where media narratives can be biased or influenced by vested interest. तो media जानबूझ के narrative create कर सकता है, give shape to the investigation. Okay, and in that case guys, maintaining neutral image and behind the curtain, working with anonymity and following right track, okay, is very challenging. So पुलिस के डिपार्टमेंट में इन जो केसेस है उसमें this is more challenging. But even policy making में भी, if you want to run any policy, okay, which might hamper some decision, some industrialist business groups, okay, then they might unite together and run a media narratives against you, this vested interest. और जब आपके खिलाफ कोई न्यूज चैनल में there has been continuous bombardment going on, questioning your integrity, impartiality, etc., उस केस में okay, staying neutral, okay, and keep pursuing the policy goal objective is very challenging task. Okay, so trial by media, sensationalism and confidentiality issue. And then guys, last challenge that I wanted to discuss with you is resistance to evidence based policies. So guys, this is a very general question I told you. So while writing answer, use such a value loaded terms and write the answer, and write qualitatively better. Don't just do naive reasoning like some WhatsApp graduate. So resistance to evidence based policies. So organized misinformation campaign can derail policy initiative by spreading falsehoods. Okay, so organized misinformation campaign can derail policy initiative by spreading false information, falsehood. Okay, and heightened social and political polarization can create environment where bureaucratic decisions are viewed through partisan lens. Okay, so I told you there is a heightened scrutiny. People are politically polarized, biased. Okay, look at the world in black and white. Okay, and don't want to go in details. Okay, in objective details, in data driven policies. Every decision they want to take it through a emotional analysis, and in such a situation, guys, then taking decision, and even decisions are rooted in evidences, your policy is rooted in evidences, data, running that policy, getting that policy implemented, convincing people to support it is very challenging task. So resistance to evidence policy is increasing. People don't want evidences. They are in post-truth society, I told you, people take decision more based on emotions and opinions and biases. So organized misinformation campaign can derail policy initiative by spreading falsehoods. So heightened social political polarization can create an environment where bureaucratic decisions are viewed through partisan lens. And so emotionally intelligent public discourse is not possible in emotionally charged environment. So in emotionally charged environment, emotionally intelligent discourse about any policy, proper debate, discussion, analysis, criticism, and reform policy decision and implementation is not possible in such a climate where there is a post-truth society create resistance to evidence-based policies. So these 6-7 challenges that you should be discussing. Now question says, what are the challenges, and then explain with hypothetical situation. So before going into hypothetical situation that I will discuss with you, you first I wanted to give you some real situation when that happened in India. So first was 2G spectrum case. Now 2G spectrum case mein, guys, misinformation that was spread was 2 lakh crore corruption scam. Now people don't want to go, how exactly 2 lakh crore? Or 2 lakh crore ka scam, itna bada bhrashtachar kiya, and so on. Guys, 2 lakh crore was national loss. We have sold spectrum through XYZ method. Had we sold spectrum through PQR method, then abhi jitna paisa aaya, we would have made 2 lakh crore more. That was national loss, which people started to believe due to misinformation that it was scam. Someone actually did a corruption of that amount. Now, when this policy, because of this scam and everything, what changed? और उसके बाद जो अभी बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट came to power, and after that they tried to sold the spectrum at this rate, and they thought they will get almost 3 lakh crore rupees from the market when people will buy spectrum at that rate. Forget about buying the spectrum at and government planning to get 3 lakh crore as addition to the consolidated fund of India. Only 76-80,000 crore का spectrum was purchased by the कंपनीज. इंडिया का जो टेलीकॉम सेक्टर 10 साल पहले था, नाउ इंडिया का टेलीकॉम सेक्टर वाज टोटली इन अ वेरी हॉरिबल सिचुएशन. ओनली जियो, एयरटेल एंड आइडिया इज स्ट्रगलिंग, एंड BSNL इज ऑल्सो स्ट्रगलिंग. 4 कंपनीज समहाउ रनिंग द टेलीकॉम सेक्टर. जो 10-15 साल पहले देयर वर सो मेनी टेलीकॉम ऑपरेटर्स इन इंडिया. And so this such a misinformation campaign, guys, totally destroy one industry, so many players in that industry, and damage the reputation of many bureaucrats also. So misinformation and its impact or consequences, that also you write, impacted reputation of bureaucrats. They become aversive to innovative policy decision, and they also turned politically passive. And stopped taking decision. There was total policy paralysis in last few years of Manmohan Singh government. Reduced spectrum purchased by telecom companies, and impacted the telecom market of India or telecom industry of India. And that's how much challenging it can get in the age of media and post-truth society. Then second real life situation was COVID ka. So COVID-19 pandemic में, guys, lot of misinformation was getting spread कि ये तो it's just a conspiracy. There is no such a disease. Many people opposed vaccination because of that, and because of that many people died also. Then very fake remedies were being shared online. ये cow dung apply करो, गोमूत्र पियो, या ये बर्तन पीटने से virus dies, and so on. And many people ended up doing very stupid decision, taking stupid decision. Many people even died. And so challenging with that misinformation and dealing or handling pandemic was also very challenging for the bureaucracy. So misinformation was various false claims about virus, such as being hoax, efficacy of unproven treatments like hydrochloroquine, and misinformation about vaccines, spread rapidly. So hydrochloroquine can cure COVID-19, etc. This misinformation that was spread, and about vaccines, it spread very rapidly. So iska consequences or challenge, these falsehoods have led to vaccine hesitancy. Many people did not took vaccine, undermined public health efforts, and contributed to preventable deaths. Okay, so it led to even many deaths that we could have prevented, and even government decision became ineffective when such a misinformation was being spread. So two real life scenarios that India faced that I discussed. A hypothetical situation, maybe if you wanted to explain, then I am going to give you these 3-4 points. You can use them and create a hypothetical situation. So how this, in the age of post-truth society, it is becoming challenging for the government or bureaucracy to take a decision, that I am going to explain with this hypothetical situations. So first is, guys, erosion of public trust and vaccination program. Okay, so COVID-19 जैसी situation है, you can use it for another pandemic hypothetically, that such a misinformation that gets spread during about diseases, okay, can lead to erosion of public trust about that vaccination programs of the government, and because of this erosion of public trust, then people will not opt for this better quality medicines or vaccines, and they might suffer, or even they can spread the pandemic. So you can make COVID-19 as a hypothetical situation for next pandemics. Then difficulty in environmental policy implementation. Okay, then difficulty in environmental policy implementation. If you want to take a decision to protect environment, pollution, etc., जिसकी वजह से कुछ industry will get closed down, someone can run a misinformation campaign that you are doing it intentionally. Okay, yeah, this is not going to save protect environment, this global warming is a fake thing, there is nothing kind of global warming, and such a misinformation on social media, okay, can derail, okay, your policy implementation to protect environment. Okay, ये जो United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change कि जो भी decision है, okay, even implementing it is very difficult because of such a misinformation getting spread. Then, guys, you can use the example of public sector reform and vested interest. You want to do some public sector reform, you want to privatize some loss-making PSU, okay, or you want to change the way your department operates. You want to modernize department, you want to introduce e-governance, etc. उसकी वजह से lot of people working under you will lose उनका power, their power. They won't be able to do corruption. They might even lose job, or they are not doing job very effectively with efficiency, and so now they have to be more accountable and efficient. And in that scenario, they will try to run, okay, campaign calling your decision or questioning your decision. So for example, जो government में lateral entry हो रही है, okay, lot of misinformation also gets spread about the lateral entries. Okay, that because of this lateral entry, okay, government is trying to finish reservation, etc. by privatization of PSUs, government trying to finish the reservation. Okay, उसकी वजह से then you won't be able to hire private sector experts in a government functioning way. And so that's how, okay, public sector reform and vested interest ka you can use some example. Okay, then, guys, official investigation and trial by media. Okay, you are investigating some case and media is also doing the trial, and whose case में, guys, okay, it can impact. So you can discuss any hypothetical sensational news, crime, and how trial by media is impacting investigation, okay, or bringing the names of the people who are not, who wasn't invested or not the party in that case, okay, even their names get damaged because of this trial by media, because there is no control on news channels. तो इसमें फिर lot of celebrities वगैरह भी हो, it leads to their reputational damage. Okay, and so official investigation and trial by media, okay, that can impact your way of investigation. So you can use any such a example, and how this post-truth society and media is challenging to the bureaucracy. Okay, so that's all for now, guys. Thanks for listening, and I have uploaded another video. You check out on my YouTube channel. So there I have discussed, okay, this increased contractual employment and outsourcing activities, okay, why government is doing this, और उसकी वजह से will it impact the quality of service delivery in good way or bad way? That was the question asked by Assam State Civil Services के ethics paper में, the exam that was conducted in 2022. So that answer I have uploaded. Do check that out. That is very important question. Okay, so just now I was discussing this public sector reform का. Okay, so in public sector reform you want to outsource activities, privatize some PSUs, hire people on contractual employment, and your decision is being attacked by vested interest, trade unions and other people, and how you can remain neutral. So उसी related वो question मेरे mind में आया. So do check that out. So thanks for listening guys. Stay tuned. Okay, and guys, if you are student from Arunachal Pradesh, okay, or any other state civil service whose syllabus is same like UPSC, then I on my app guys I have already uploaded the courses, okay, of ethics, and also essay paper is also there in all the state service exams. If you want to score good, okay, then do check out the link given below in the description. Okay, there my essay and ethics courses will be one stop solution, okay, for all your essay ethics needs. You don't have to study anything else other than those courses. So do stay tuned for that, and thanks for listening.